Hi folks, time for another video. I see that sometimes I have a large space between videos due to my busy schedules, but I never forget that I'm here to deliver. And today I want to talk about manifestations and the confusion about it, and how to go to the end of the story to feel the feeling that you want. But we are not creating. We have to remember that we are not creators. We discover creation that already is. Every single potential has already been created. It's up to us to tap into that. And how do we do that? Emotionally. We do that getting on the wavelength, the absolute wavelength of feeling what you want to feel, the end of the story. So you've probably heard this sentence that says, circumstances don't matter. We don't care what's happening. If there's something that you want, it has to be there. You cannot imagine anything that does not already exist. So you want to tap into what's already existing. You can only do that when you move away from negativity. If it's not the negative stuff you want. So if anything's negative to what you want, that means move away from it. Don't deal with it. Don't try to solve it. Leave it alone and go to what makes you feel good. Be the change you want to be in the world. Be and it will be, which is the method that I teach. Which is that you are the world. You are not in the world. The world's in you. Your perspective. The world's happening. You wake up in the morning and you are happening. You're breathing, you're seeing, everything is working. You don't have to operate anything. You don't have to get up in the morning and go, oh God, I've got to fix my eyesight. I've got to fix my breathing. No, it's done for you. You just got to get up. You're happening. Now you've got to make the decision. How do you want to live within the happening? What do you want to do? How do you want to manifest? You haven't come here to stay in the same place. Otherwise we'd be crying babies for the rest of our lives. We're here to manifest good. And when you're good with you, you're good to the world and you're vibrating goodness. It has to live within you. And don't care about circumstances. Don't care. Don't look at what you're seeing. Be in acceptance of what is happening. Don't interpret it. The minute you interpret it, you're getting into a vibe. You are always a reflection of your inner dialogue. Whatever's happening to you is a reflection of your inner dialogue. So that's easy because you can say, okay, what's being reflected at me right now? Wow, I must be believing that. I must be believing that. You change that just because you can. You can believe, you can change anything you want because you can. Because you don't have a reason to do that. You just have to be in the willingness to do that. You have to understand you've been chosen to be you. There's no other Ronnie like me in the whole universe. I mean, that just doesn't fathom. It's beyond understanding. Beyond understanding that I am the only one being me. It's my job to be me, to manifest the world I want. How do I do that? One thing, I align with my emotional self. How am I feeling about me? So we don't overlook feelings, that if I'm not feeling at the moment, not too hot, I just sit for that for a moment. I allow it. I allow it to be until it dissipates. I don't run away from it. But then once it's dissipated, I make the conscious choice how to feel. Something you want, go to the end of the story, feel the feeling of the end of that story, and it has to happen. But don't go into the how, why, anything that you're recognizing on the way, because that is an old reflection of you. You don't want to go back. You want to go forward. So God has created anything you can imagine. So tap in to what feels good for you and leave everything else. Get on with your day. Love yourself. Be that person you want to be, the person you want to radiate. And it has to come back to you. So have a nice day, just because you can.